There's a good chance you've seen the sentence on screen before. Probably you saw this sentence as a preview of a font. The significance of the sentence, "The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog," is that it's a fairly short sentence that contains every letter of the English alphabet. A sentence that contains all the letters is known as a pangram. Welcome to TwoLambdaPlusBlack. I am Heirua. The sentence, "The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog," achieves the pangram goal in 35 letters, which is quite efficient. There do exist more efficient pangrams in English, though. You could actually take the sentence and trim it down a little. The entire word "the" occurs twice, so why not make it "The quick brown fox jumps over lazy dogs" for a 33-letter pangram? There does exist a much more efficient pangram sentence, though, that just takes 29 letters to write. That sentence is, "Sphinx of black quartz, judge my vow." 29 letters in a pangram means only 3 redundancies. This sentence only uses an extra A, an extra O, and an extra U. And, in my opinion, this is a much cooler sentence. It's a shame the quick brown fox sentence is much better known. If you could make a pangram with 0 redundancies, that is called a perfect pangram. In the English language, there sadly aren't any reasonable sentences that are perfect pangrams. You could concoct technically grammatically correct English sentences that are perfect pangrams, but for which the typical fluent English speaker would take an unreasonable amount of time figuring out what the sentence is saying. One example is the sentence, fjord veg balks pix quiz. Technically, this is a sentence with 26 letters, comprised of each of the 26 letters of the alphabet exactly once. But if you're a fluent English speaker and still went, "Huh?" at this sentence, you're not alone. Let's break this sentence down. A coombe is an amphitheater-shaped valley. Most of you probably know what a fjord is, a long, narrow inlet between cliffs. Veg, colloquially, is short for vegetate, to rest and do nothing. To balk is to stop. The word nth is frequently used to indicate that something has occurred too many times to count. A pix is a round box, and the quiz. You know what a quiz is. It's a short test of knowledge. So, in this sentence, veg is used as a noun, sort of like how nap can be used as a noun. Coombe describes the fjord, which describes the veg. Balks is the verb, and nth and pix describe quiz. So this sentence says that resting motionless at the end of a long narrow inlet between cliffs in an amphitheater-shaped valley finally stops an unreasonable number of short tests of knowledge coming from a round box. Yay? There exists more reasonable perfect pangrams in other languages. Polski, or Polish, natively uses the letters A with ꦢꦗꦗ, B, C with acute, D, E with ꦢꦗꦗ, F, G, H, I, J, K, L with slash, M, N with acute, O with acute, P, R, S with acute, T, U, W, Y, Z with acute, and Z with dot. 32 letters, each represented exactly once in the sentence, Pójdźże, chmurność, głąb, flaszy. Meaning, go, cast this melancholy into the depth of a bottle. Suomi, or Finnish, is an agglutinative language, meaning that it's a language where it's normal to keep adding parts to a word to amusing degrees. It is also a language that uses only 21 letters natively. These two factors together give the one-word perfect pangram, törkylempijävongahdus, which means mucky snogger booty call. Several conlangs, or languages invented rather than developed naturally, have neat pangrams. Lojban has ohi muhagji sofybakni zvati le purdi, a sentence that has 9 redundancies. It has an extra O, 2 extra A's, 2 extra U's, and 4 extra I's. The sentence means, watch out, 5 hungry Soviet cows are in the garden. Dokibona has 5 vowels and 9 consonants, and is such that most syllables of its words have 1 consonant followed by 1 vowel, making it hard to produce an efficient pangram. But the sentence, gamasui lio I tenpo, meaning the sweet future has time, is a pangram of 18 letters, thus having only 4 redundancies, an extra A, an extra E, an extra I, and an extra O. Finally, I want to cover two of my favorite sentences. Sentences I think it's absolutely beautiful that natural human languages have caused to be able to exist. These two of my favorite sentences are incredible in how they manage to be smooth, epic sentences while being efficient pangrams. One is in Bahasa Jawa, or Javanese, and is Hanacaraka tatasawala patajayanya magapatanga. It means, there were two messengers, they had animosity, they were equally powerful, here are the corpses. And it is a perfect pangram. Now, you might be wondering what's up with all the ah sounds if this is supposedly a perfect pangram. And the answer is that the Javanese script is an abugida, that is, a script where letters represent consonants, and vowels after them are represented by modification to the consonant letters. How this usually works is that the letters represent consonants followed by the vowel ah, and other vowels are indicated by diacritics on the character. So in this case, we're just using the default character set, which involves every consonant followed by ah. If we made a pangram including every modified letter for the other vowels, it would be much longer. Another of my favorite sentences is ξεσκεπαζω την ψυχοφθορα βδελυγμια, which is Ellinika, or Greek, for I uncover the soul-destroying abomination, and is a near-perfect pangram, having 2 extra alphas, 2 extra epsilons, an extra omicron, and an extra epsilon. What I particularly like about this is that, from the perspective of an English speaker, this sentence seems self-describing. In just 4 words, it manages to contain 5 different onset consonant clusters forbidden in English. Ξεσκεπαζω την ψυχοφθορα βδελυγμια. Obviously, this language came about without English in mind, and yet, to English ears, this string of sounds may well seem to accurately be an abomination, and in that, it is beautiful. What are some of your favorite sentences, whether they are pangrams or not? List them in the comments below. And as always, remember to love the night.